France, this is a welcome development and also a good news. From ad hoc executive press secretary, whatever. But the truth there is that they are about to release Simon Ekpa. And Dr. Cho Ayaba of Biafran, of Ambazonia. You know, some people may ask you now, say, or rather ask me, say, where do I get this news? Don't forget that the people that are holding Simon Ekpa are the same people holding this leader of Ambazonia, which is Dr. Choba Ayaba. So each time there's a talk on the table concerning this Ayaba, Simon Ekpa's talk is also there. Confirming from a news outlet direct from Ambazonia, who confirmed that the talk in place, that the why it is somehow difficult is that Simon Ekpa have a lot of petitions that are still trooping into tomorrow. Unlike that of Cameroon, who have just a kind of when Ayaba was captured in Norway, they just give their back. You know that according to the information from that Ambazonia's news outlet on Twitter, they said the most people have submitted the highest petition over Simon Ekpa are the Igbos. That they have over 144 petitions. In that 144 petitions, Nigeria and their zoo and the cabals with Fulanis, Hausas, or whatever they call it, is just only 24. The 120 petitions are from Igbos. Ndi Igbo. Unashamed, they shame me. Ala ekukuna mgbere baji. Ala ekukuna mgbere baji. Then the question there now is, who are these people writing this petition? Can I shock you? Ogechukwu Nkere and his group are using so many names and so many emails writing petitions. The governors, their aides are busy also in that regard of writing petitions. All the whole political leaders in the southeast are writing petitions till tomorrow on the head of Simon Ekpa in Finland. Even when Finland want to free Simon Ekpa, when they have concluded that this man now should be left alone, that he have no any case to answer, my brother, the kind of what they call it, the multiple of petitions they receive again made them to withhold and said, okay, let us do a very thorough investigation over this man, because the kind of petition they're receiving, and when they saw the names, they know that these are the Igbos and these are the ones that come from the Nigerian government. Then I begin to wonder, why is it like that? And let me also shock you again. Do you know that Akpabio is writing petition also through Sonia Akparawa? It might sound funny. Somebody might come and say, hey, propaganda, show us proof. No problem. Proof, Abi, you shall see. But on the long run, just take it as a pinch of information you got from Okute Daily Talk. But the bottom line there is that Chuba Ayaba, doctor, and Simon Ekpa are going to be released the same day. And the date is approaching. It's either the end of this month or first week of March. Negotiations have been on the table to give Ambazonia the nation they have been crying for all this while. But where everybody is worried is, why are you doing negotiation with Cameroonian government without the head of the Department of Ambazonia, which is Dr. Chuba Ayaba? And that is why there is a cause. Michael Rubin made it clear 2 days ago that as they are leaving Dr. Ayaba of Ambazonia, that Simon Ekpa is following him at the back. And if there's any negotiation, there must be also negotiation about the Biafra. Nigeria government, Tinubu is just a stooge for cabals and for Westerners, Europeans, who are holding that country hostage. Let me end it here, but let us read the news according to. Like, share, comment, and keep subscribing for more interesting videos. Norway's hypocrisy. Talking negotiations while holding a leader captive. This one is just for you to understand there are some certain levels that this matter have gotten to, which most of you yourself are not aware of. Norway sent a delegation to Cameroon under the hearing, urging Biya, that's Paul Biya regime, to sit down with the Ambazonia Governing Council for a negotiated settlement. They returned with a letter, a so-called invitation from Cameroon to negotiate. But here is the hypocrisy. How does Norway expect Ambazonian Government Council to negotiate while it holds its leader captive? Emphasis on captive, incarcerated. How does Norway speak of peace while imprisoning the very man leading the fight for Ambazonia's survival? If Norway is serious about ending this war, it must start by answering these fundamental questions. Is this about real negotiations, or is Norway playing Cameroon's game? How do you call for dialogue while suppressing the voice that must be at the table? Will Norway take leadership and publicly declare that it is organizing a negotiated settlement between Ambazonia and Cameroon? Ambazonia Government Council or Governing Council is ready for negotiations, but on clear terms. The Ambazonia Governing Council has always been open to a negotiated settlement, but let it be very clear and on a very clear terms. Any negotiation must include its leader, Dr. Choba Ayaba, and the process must be transparent, credible, and internationally recognized. No backdoor deals, no hidden agendas, no political maneuvers. We won't accept another failed process. Cameroon has played this game before. We saw it with the Canadian pre-talks when Yaoundé lied to the world, denying involvement after it collapsed. We saw it with the Swiss talks wasting 3 years before Switzerland finally admitted that Cameroon was never interested. We refuse to be part of another deception. If Norway is serious, then let it publicly declare its leadership in this process. Let the world hear that Norway is taking the lead to negotiate an end to this war, not playing backdoor games while holding Ambazonia's leader captive. Negotiation under captivity is not negotiation, it is coercion. Release Dr. Cho Ayaba, then we will have a roundtable talk. Until then, Norway remains complicit in Cameroon's crimes, aiding a genocidal regime while pretending to broker a peace. The world must not be fooled again. This time, the truth must be told. We call on Norway to lead the integrity or step aside. Ambazonia, you must stand firm now more than ever. Our freedom is not up for negotiation. Norway, stop protecting genociders. Ambazonia, stand up and defend your homeland. Operation Silence is complicity. Justice must prevail. Join us in demanding the release of Cho Ayaba and Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoko. Stand against tyranny at Amnesty at Elias Garasulis and at Real Donald Trump. These are the people they tagged on the message. But here are other messages that accompanied this message. This one is for Alliance of Biafran Americans. Dear Ambazonians, this sounds like good news to me. I understand the concern you have of historical distrust and deliberate manipulation. However, you can never have too many negotiations attempts in this struggle. Each attempt gets you closer to your end goal, no matter how disappointing they fall through the cracks may be. Always open up a channel for dialogue, no matter how futile it may seem. You don't have to change anything on your part as a result of the engagements until you have received your part of the deal as negotiated. This is also an opportunity to highlight the release of Dr. Cho, Ayaba, and Simon Ekpa above all things. It costs you nothing to come to the table as long as you keep and maintain your position, and as long as you have welfare of the people of Ambazonia as a priority in the deal. It will not do any harm to Ambazonians if you accept this invitation. Hashtag Biafrans are behind you all the way. God bless Ambazonians, and God bless the people of the United States of Biafra. You get the point now? Anywhere you hear Dr. Ayaba, you must hear Simon Ekpa and Joko. In all the whole posts, in all the whole messages. Dr. Cho Ayaba is a bit easy than that of our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa because of what will I call it? Conflict of interest. Abi? Me and English, English na my mate. Chibuzo of Fokansi said completely unacceptable. They believe the Europeans will decide the future of Africans. The time has passed. Never again. If Norway is truly committed to a peaceful resolution, it must ensure that negotiations are fair and credible. Holding Dr. Cho Ayaba while calling for talks raises serious concerns. A just process begins with the transparency and goodwill. This message is from Ambazonia Governing Council, USA. According to the Adonai aircraft said, there's no other negotiation other than the release of the man of God, Dr. Cho Ayaba, and handing over a certificate of independence of the Republic of Ambazonia to him as a sovereign nation. Let La République du Cameroon stay on their own and mind their business forever. Onwako Emeka, stop deceiving my fellow brothers, the Ambazonians who don't know why Cho Ayaba was arrested and being detained. Cho Ayaba was not arrested for being an Ambazonia freedom fighter. He is in detention for terrorism and gun running. For where? Africa, arise. They should release Dr. Ayaba immediately. Eze Donald said they free Dr. Ayaba, free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, free Simon Ekpa, Njoko. They are only fighting for their freedom. Kemi Smarty, how can anyone negotiate in good faith while still under the shackles of their oppressors? Chinwendo, Norway is in partnership with Finland. Their deals are dealt on arrival. Sister P, free Dr. Cho Ayaba now. Emeka Ubala, African tyrannic leaders. Oh, what's a leadership failure? Biafran lions in Malaysia. Hashtag free Dr. Cho Ayaba, justice for Dr. Cho Ayaba. Ambazonians must be free. Biafrans must also be free. Henry Okpara clemency. So, also another terrorist sympathizes country called Finland. They have shot themselves in their feet. Macaroni of France keep deceiving you, Nordic nations. France will soon become person non grata in Africa as a whole. Finland and Norway, open your eyes and do the needful. And at this court they call European Union is what is disturbing them. That is what is making them to behave like people who don't have brain again. Eli Chuk said, why can't you Europeans leave us alone than torturing us? This is too much. Can't wait. Okay, can't we breathe? Human rights, you Europeans can perform it in your country, but we Africans can't. How good is that? Only to milk our resources. You Europeans have no regards to we Africans. Free Dr. Joe Ayaba. Dr. Chinedu George. Apart from Russia, no European country have the capacity to organize a peace talk in Africa, and it will be successfully. If you follow Trump administration, you find out European Union don't even have strength. Their strength is propaganda. And here can. That is how white imperialism behave. They thought we are all monkeys. We don't have common sense. Holding a man who stands for his people, you now came through back door seeking for negotiation. Terrible European people. Freedom Liberty said, Norway's government is a disgusting racial hypocrite. Anyway, my people, now here we go end it. There's no more time to read more comments. But like, share, comment, and keep subscribing, because your opinion is really needed in this matter. What do you think? Comment, leave it at the comment section. I will be right back. K. Messiano.